Warning, this video contains seduction techniques I do not endorse. They work mainly on emotionally damaged girls and thus will draw that to you. Watch this video through an eye for proper ethics. I've been in the men's dating industry now for 12 years. I've been coaching for 7, and during my time immersing myself inside this community, inside the pickup artist community, I've seen a lot of different tricks, a lot of different techniques, and not all of them are ethical. I've met a lot of pickup artists that were sociopaths, or were other coaches that were looking at this through an eye to just get results. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, when I was trying to learn how to do this, I was a hurt man. I was mad at women, and for this reason, I kept continually getting hurt by women. As the moniker goes, hurt people, and I just wanted results. Nowadays, I put a lot more emphasis on empathy. However, I cannot deny with the right kind of women, these strategies are very effective. So in this video, I give you 6 techniques. And then at the very end of the video, I'm gonna give you the best of them all. So with that being said, let's get into the video.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, it's another hit, it's another hit.
A lot of us who have been in the community have heard of push-pull. Push-pull is the idea where you indicate to somebody that you like them, and then you do something to take it away. And one guy took it a little bit further. I love you, I hate you. I hate you, I love you. Going back and forth, the push-pull. And this technique was used to make girls addicted to them. You love them and then you hate them. You give it and you take it away. And you can do this very rapidly in a club. You can actually put it through a very jokey kind of tone, and you can actually literally say the words, I love you, I hate you. It's the ramming them against the wall. It's the boom, 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 boom. And if you use this effectively, the women will become addicted to you. Now, the next one is called emotional crack. Basically, the idea is that you want to give the girl a wide range of emotions. Hit her at the sad, hit her at the laughter, hit her at the anger, hit her at the relaxation. You want to be running through emotions. There are a lot of women out there that like drama. There's a lot of women out there that want to watch TV shows specifically for this reason. And if you can give her that feeling and you put her through the spectrum, again, the same way with the last strategy, the women will get addicted to you. Now, this only works if you really just don't care about the girl. If you have absolutely no connection or any worry towards her, you're not doing this. You're doing this because you specifically just don't care. You don't care about the outcome utterly. This strategy is pretty effective, but if you do find yourself caring and you're trying to do it to elicit this effect, it won't work. People I've known who do this the best, they do it through a self-amusement frame. It's the poking of the stick, the poking of the bear. Number 3 is actually something that I've experienced quite a bit myself, and I know a lot of you guys have too. Gaslighting. This is a terrible thing to do to anybody, but it's very effective. Frames are contagious. Emotional frames, if I feel a certain way, you're gonna feel it. If I believe something, you're gonna believe it. And if I'm absolutely certain about something and you're around me long enough, you're gonna start believing what I'm saying. I've had girls try to convince me that a guy that they're hanging out with is their brother, just to find out that that guy was not her brother and was actually a guy she was into. You can damn near tell somebody anything, and if you believe it strong enough, you can make it true. Now, there is one way that you can use this in an ethical way, and that is when you have godlike confidence within yourself. When you believe you're the shit and you believe it utterly, people are gonna fall into the frame. It creates a reality distortion field. If you believe you're sexy, so will she. Using a hard takeaway. This is where a girl is starting to get attached to you on some level, and maybe she's doing something you don't like. Maybe you just simply wanna fuck with her. But by taking yourself away, she's gonna want you tenfold more. I've done this in a club where I would pivot. I would say, you can leave now. No, it's fine, I'm gonna go talk to another girl now. And I might pivot, turn around, and then say, baby, why are you not fighting for me? What the hell? Just to have her tenfold more into me because I was willing to do that, because I was willing to do that hard takeaway. Obviously, this version of this hard takeaway is a lot nicer than I've seen other people do. Utilizing pre-selection. Now, there's actually a lot of people out here in Vegas who use pre-selection really well. The promoters out here have this down to a T. They'll invite girls out to tables, to dinners, and they're doing this on purpose. I know these guys personally. They're doing it because they get them laid. It's the main reason why most guys become promoters. They do it for the status and the women. And a really great way to get laid by very attractive girls is to surround yourself with attractive girls. Regardless of if you give them value whatsoever, if the girls see you surrounded by other girls, they're gonna be attracted to you. Now, there are some unethical ways to do this. When you're talking to a group of girls, you don't let the girls know which one you're into, and instead flirt with them subtly. So subtly that they don't know which one you're into. What happens is then they all start flirting with you. And once they start flirting with you, they start fighting for you, they want you tenfold more. Pinning the girls against each other and making you the focal point. Another really interesting way to actually use pre-selection is a strategy I used 3 years ago. What you do is you go to a club and you approach a girl and you start talking to her. Then at some point you say, actually, here, let me go check on my friends. Some of my girls are over here right now and I just wanna make sure they're okay. Here, but I'll come back around and talk to you later. Do you have Instagram? Awesome, peace. Talk to another girl. Now, you walk to another girl that's nearby. Now, what you do is you say to her, hey, look, so that girl over there, she's been weirdly stalking me all night and I feel uncomfortable. I told her you were my girlfriend. Can I just hang out with you for 5 seconds until she goes away? Okay, cool, thanks. Start a conversation. Now, when you feel comfortable or you're ready to leave, be like, hey, actually, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna go check on my friends really fast. Okay, good talking to you. Now, you walk up to another girl and you say to her, hey, look, do you see that girl over there? She's been really weird to me all night and she doesn't take no for an answer. Can I talk to you for 5 seconds? I said that you were my girlfriend, trying to throw her off the scent and get rid of her. Is that okay? Now, you replicate this and do this time and time again until all the girls in the club start chasing you. Now, the next one that I actually didn't think was unethical for a long time until maybe a year and a half ago. And to be fair, some of you guys actually might need to use this strategy to honestly just start getting more abundance. But it's baby stepping poles. And there's a lot of ways you can baby step poles, but a lot of times it has to do with lying and deceit. It's, oh, let's go to this spot. Let's do this, let's do that. But really the intent is to get the girl closer to your place. Or you can even do such things as taking her. So there's one strategy that if you want to get a girl out of a bar or a club, you say, actually, there's a place right next door. Here, follow me. Somewhere very nearby. Now, once her feet are moving, you can change directions because she's already said yes. So when she's walking on her way to the bar, say, actually, here, I know a better place nearby. Then you take her to your place. I've seen some very unethical dating coaches even go so far as to have drugs at their place, knowing that there's a lot of young idiot girls who would fuck a guy for coke. And again, what the fuck, guys? Come on. Now, the final and the most powerful strategy is manipulating yourself. What I ultimately realized as I got better at this and as I got better as a coach and I improved in my quality of life and in my own self-esteem was that it ultimately never came down to manipulating the women. It came down to manipulating me. How do I become an amazing option for women? How, when I'm out, how can I get myself into a fun headspace, a loose headspace, a masculine headspace? What do I have to do to make myself that guy? So when I go out, I focus on relaxing. I focus on properly warming up, where maybe I'll set a goal of a certain amount of approaches and I'll take the pressure off of trying to get the girls and I'll put the pressure onto something else. So if I go out to go talk to girls, instead of me focusing on trying to get the women in front of me, instead I focus on having fun. I focus on my boys. I focus on having an epic night. I focus on maybe working on my charisma. Maybe I'm working on my tonality. Maybe I'm focusing on breathing into my stomach, or maybe just being very present to the moment. This makes the conversations a lot more authentic and free-flowing. She doesn't get that leechy energy that she gets from most guys, making you special. All right, guys, if you guys want to get coaching, text me at 702-841-9909. And with that being said, peace.